And here we are. We're coming over to the fabulous LAA backdrop. Hello, and we're all here now, my friends. This is Tabletop Rolls. Today we are going to be doing the League of Amazing Adventurers, a custom Pathfinder 2e pulp adventure campaign. I am your host and GM, William Banner. And tonight I am joined by the lovely and fabulous cast of players beside me. We have Matthew Urban as Chip the Investigator. We have McKenna Ray, and I always will mispronounce your last name, so please correct me right now. Tynan. McKenna Ray Tynan. I always feel bad because I want to be Tyann for some reason. But yeah, we have McKenna Ray Tynan as Nimbus, our Cosmos Oracle. We have Cooper Knight as Lynx, our fabulous alchemist. We have Abby Ramsey as Cassandra, our lore oracle. And we have Shai Culver as Ray, our Fire Fist monk. How's everyone doing tonight? Y'all doing good? Nice.
We here, we vibing.
Good.
We're vibing.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Tonight, we have a few announcements before we start the show. Number one, if you haven't already followed, please follow our channel. A lovely frog will hop across the screen if you do. It's totally worth it, in my opinion. Number two, we have also begun posting our VODs to YouTube, so if you missed the first episode, you can go and check it out on youtube.com/tabletop-rolls. Same name everywhere. If you want to follow us on Twitter, I should have fixed the Twitter feed, so now there's a panel for it. I think I fixed it. I'm not 100% sure if I fixed it or not, but I'm pretty sure I fixed it. And otherwise, tonight we have a really special treat for everyone. Tonight, we are going to start things off with a freshly animated intro sequence. So get ready for that. In fact, let's see that right now.
Very, clearly it must be.
Yes.
Child abuse.
I don't like what this conversation is going.
Child endangerment is surprisingly legal in this world, apparently.
Only
But
in Canada.
either way, when last we left our amazing group of heroes, and I'm going to continue to call you an amazing group of heroes, because you all are, they had found themselves trapped within the lower reaches of a ruin that predated the First Great War, a calamity that destroyed an entire continent and created the Magisgard Wastes, a desolate wasteland of arcane sort of energy that has been just absolutely decimated, where there was once a massively beautiful nation. Upon entering this lovely sort of ruin, they began to explore it with a professor from the college who was not Chip, as well as a representative from the Megdian Research Society, known as Milo. And they began basically walking through this ruin. However, a trap was triggered. Our party fell down a hole and landed in what was supposed to be a ring of fire. Yes, you almost fell down into a burning ring of fire. Thank you.
Dude, so did Johnny Cash.
That poor bastard.
He
And
never stopped coming.
after a few close calls with a spear, a almost magical trap, a animated suit of armor, and some spiders, our party
Some spiders.
now finds themselves in a cave that kind of connects two different parts of these ruins. and that is where we will pick up this week. With a very simple reminder that everyone, it's the start of a new session, so that means you get 1 hero point.
Yay!
Huzzah!
And eventually, if we do ever reach the point where we get partnered, we'll have channel points. And then chat, if we get partnered, you will be able to buy them hero points while we play.
I have a feeling that this system will be dangerous in future, where they'll get us like dance monkeys. We want the hero point, dance.
Yes,
God.
there will be a limit of 10 a session, but in my games, y'all are going to need them.
Oh no, that is true. Will has almost killed the party like almost twice already.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
roll a little bit too well for my own good. But that being said, you're in a cave, there's some spiders, there's some mushrooms that are just kind of glowing, being bioluminescent fungi. What would y'all like to do?
Just to start off with, now that we seem to have dealt with the pressing issue of the giant arachnids, Chip is just gonna sidle on over to Lynx and just put a concerned hand on his shoulder. How are you doing, young man? Are you all right?
Fine. Why do you ask, Professor? Did I do something?
Well, you seem to be quite swarmed by those terrible little beasties.
Well, afraid the bastards almost overrun us, so I'm just trying to stay calm, I guess.
And as this conversation's happening, I think this is a perfect time to have Chip and Lynx kind of describe their characters again.
You first,
Would you
Professor.
like to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Right.
Tenure goes first.
Yeah. This is true. This is very true. I'm putting a note in the book. Chip is a rat folk investigator, very proper, very prim. He's got a lovely tweed jacket on with a vest. He's got some leather traveling gloves. He's got a little bowler that somehow always manages to stay on his head, and a little pair of spectacles perched on his ratty snout. Somewhat contrary to his gentlemanly image he has created for himself, he does have a trusty pistol tucked into the inner pocket of his coat that he has tried to use effectively a few times so far with less than stellar success.
Be like that, Professor.
It be like that.
That's fair. Lynx, what's Lynx like?
Lynx is about an average height for an elf. He stands about 5'7". He has one blind eye and the other colored amber, if I recall correctly. Make a character. Yes, colored more a little bit towards the amber side of things. Lynx is very thin, very lanky. He tends to keep most people at a distance, so it's always a bit of a jarring situation if he does get approached by someone. He's got a scar across the face following his left eye, just right above the cheek, with hair that is trailed back, and he is just kind of adorned in explorer gear. He's got like a sash for his little potions and bombs, and probably is wearing cargo pants the more I think about it, because they just have so many pockets, and maybe that's why he doesn't have many friends.
Oof.
That's fair. Trailing behind the two of you, we have another person. Nimbus, why don't you quickly describe what you're doing in this situation, in this sort of brief respite after the spider attack, and take the time to describe Nimbus as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around in the webs just to see if, like, the spiders managed to pick anything up. Although, I can't actually see back there, so never mind.
It's all about that light. I will say
You do
that
have
if
that light stone.
I do, but it must not be on because I'm just seeing blackness in and
Then-
around here.
I will fix that.
Well, while you do that, I will get to describing. Nim has the face of a girl who is constantly about to apologize. She has resting apologetic face. She just gives off the impression that you could potentially run into her and she would be the one. Oh, I'm so sorry. She body type could be described as 14-year-old who hit that puberty growth spurt and just kind of stayed gangly. She's roughly 19, but she never lost that kind of awkward, my limbs are longer than I'm used to them being essence. Yeah, she's got a big cloud of hair and starry blue eyes, and hopefully, now she can use those starry blue eyes to see those webs. Excellent, thank you, Will.
I think I fixed it.
You
I
did.
tried.
Okay, Ray. Let's see.
Boom. Again, why don't you quickly make me a perception check just to see how well you dig through those webs.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
And I did have one other thing I was going to say to Lynx too when we're done establishing.
Oh, go ahead.
As I'm having this little conversation with him, hand on his shoulder, I do reach into my little traveling bag that I've had slung over, putting all the things in, and I pull out that funny sphere I found last time. And I kind of lean in and speak a little quieter, so it's just myself and Lynx hearing, maybe, that you and I, we're a little apart from the rest of this group. The two magic ones, they can do all sorts of things, and that little one, she can punch things and they burst into flames. I don't even pretend to understand how that works. You and I, though, we've just got our wits and the tools we brought with us. So you've already come close to death once in the last hour. So and I feel responsible for the lot of you. So I'd like you to take this. I think it will be helpful to you, and I think will help keep you safe.
Thank you, Professor. You know that I was a explorer before this, right?
Yes, but tenure does not protect me from student debt. So
you've got me there.
Well, the few things it doesn't protect me from. Yes.
Then I'm afraid I'll
Please
just
take the
have to
mysterious
accept
orb
your
thing.
kindness. Thank you, Professor.
All right. Oh, wow.
Yes, that,
Let's get out of here alive,
I
right?
appreciate that. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Yes, that would be optimal.
Nimbus.
Lynx will hold the spark of inspiration in his hand, take a little gander at it, twirl it over in his hand a few times, and put it back in his pocket.
Nice. Fair enough. Nimbus, as you were beginning to look through the cobwebs, you do manage to find the remains, perhaps, of some sort of humanoid creature. And on these remains is a small sack. As you begin to look through that sack, Ray also will notice that sack and kind of... Ray, why don't you quickly describe yourselves as well for us?
I'm short. I look like your average 10-year-old, but in fact, I am like probably 400 years old. It's cool. Ask me if I'm mad about it. I am. I got red hair and gold eyes, and I have a stick bag and a lighter, and I think that's all that's important.
Nice.
Stick bag
As
and
the
lighter.
I'd
two
like to
of
point
you...
out, because I think it.
Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I was just going to say, I believe you also had some cheese in your bag. Not that that's important or anything, but I think I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, the cheese is in the other room. It's what we put instead of the gems.
Oh.
It's like an Indiana Jones movement, if you guys know who that is.
Oh, we left the cheese.
Cool guy, I know.
We left the
Yes.
cheese behind. Oh.
It's played by
Oh.
Fantasy Harrison Ford.
That's fine. It's all fine.
Do you still have the cream
It's all
puffs?
In my stomach, yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
We have no food.
Understandable.
We have no food is what
I mean, we
you
could
go
eat
back for the cheese.
spiders.
Let's not eat the spiders that have my acid all over them.
Also a good point.
Absolutely not. I'm not eating spiders.
well, it's
I heard
funny.
it's a delicacy in most cultures.
Lynx will roll his eyes at Nim, freaking out about the spiders, but agree with her regardless.
So what is in that little sack that I found?
Well, inside that lovely little sack you found is 5 gold pieces,
Excellent.
which
Ooh.
doesn't sound like a lot in PF2, but it is actually a fair amount of gold.
I'm not going to turn my nose at that gold.
It's gold. Gold is gold.
I think that's like
but-
really the starting gold you get.
As you all do begin to kind of look through that, there is one last person in our party. We have the lovely Cassandra kind of in between both of the groups, keeping an eye out on everyone. Cassandra, why don't you quickly describe what you've been up to during this short respite between the battle with the spiders and now, and a quick description of Cassandra for us.
Well, Cassandra is relieved that the spiders are dead because Cassandra has never really fought much before. She is not a fighter by any means. She's a very studious elf. Cassandra is very pale, kind of like somewhere like a lavender grayish color with white hair. She definitely looks unalive in some respects, and that is because she is a Duskwalker elf. She has very wide eyes that are constantly taking in everything around her and like taking in information at all times, but also like terrified of what she might learn at any given moment. Yeah, she's very shy. She doesn't talk much, but she's surprisingly charismatic, and I think that's because people are just like, they find her presence calming because it's just, she doesn't necessarily take too many people by surprise. She makes them feel comfortable in her quietness.
Fair enough. So, the spiders have finished their crawling around. You've managed to get rid of a swarm as well as a large hunting spider.
Spiders.
What would you all like
I
to
d-
get up to now? In this
Let's
little
go. Let's go. I'm gonna
We
walk
should probably keep moving.
Probably
up this way.
the other professor.
You've checked around. There's nothing of interest back there where the horrible giant spider was.
Just dead bodies, my friend.
Okay, let's move on then.
Found a couple gold pieces, but
Ooh. I should mention that it's the policy of the archaeology department that you are allowed to keep gold if you find out, unless it's some sort of rare coinage, and then it will be exchanged for a reasonable rate. I mean, because some of the gold down here could be, ancient artifacts of some kind.
well, do these look
What I
ancient
hear
at all?
is that you want us to pay for our grades, dude.
No, I don't need to worry about that. I have tenure.
Are these
Driving me is pretty pointless.
ancient in any way, shape, or form?
I think Lynx might be a better person to ask about that. I'm not really an archaeologist. I'm a coroner.
Lynx?
You're not an archaeologist, you're a coroner.
He's a coroner.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, if one of you die mysteriously down here, I'll be able to tell you why you've died mysteriously.
That's exactly
But we'll
what
be
murder is,
dead.
man.
Does Chip have a favorite artery?
I mean, I have several.
Is it the coronary artery?
I'm just gonna pocket the gold. I'm just gonna pocket it and put it away. It's
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Does the DM get points for puns? Is that the reason?
The DM should get a -5 to everything he rolls for puns.
That still won't help you, I'm sure.
Should we do a perception check for this new chamber?
If you'd like.
I would also like to invoke That's Odd.
Well, you find it odd that a small natural cave burst into another set of ruins, but perhaps that's just the design of this world.
That's fair. That's fair.
Care Bear. It would be the jugular if they were a clown. So this room here appears to have a number of broken benches in it. You can kind of see up ahead into here, and as it occurs to me, I was a dingus and haven't done a thing right. Oh yes, I have. There's a number of bodies and things up in this northern room.
Good.
There appears to be a hallway over this way. And yeah, that's what you'll see. What would you like to do about it?
Lynx
Oh.
will take a step in, try to see how long these things have been deteriorating.
Oh, sure.
I follow.
I will also follow because
Let's go.
Alrighty.
determining facts
as
about
you-
dead bodies is sort of my forte.
As you do make your way into that room, Ray, you guys can stop yourselves right where you are right now. As some of the bodies begin to shamble up and move.
Ooh,
Off to a great start.
And we are going to start tonight off by rolling initiative. So don't forget to click on your token and then click on the initiative button on your character sheet to roll it.
16 twice.
Good luck, y'all.
Thank you.
Good luck. Okay, so we got some zombies.
Zomboids.
Ray with the crit 1.
Hey, we're doing so good.
Hey, I mean,
hey, Nim with the crit 20.
Oh my.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Truer words. Truer words.
that is fair. And let's see how the boss does. How'd the boss do? Yeah,
I'm
14.
sorry, boss?
The
pretty
boss.
I was
passive.
thinking the same thing.
So, hey, look at that. I did it right. Okay, Nimbus. You see some corpses rise up like they have brothers on their knees. That'll be the last Hamilton joke I make tonight. I apologize.
It's for the best. So I have a question about how critting on initiative is handled in Pathfinder, and that is, how is critting on initiative handled in Pathfinder?
Well, here's the lovely thing about it. You got a 24 in initiative, which allowed you to act first.
Sounds good.
That's really it. Unfortunately, there's no real, like, crit effects for initiative. But you did an excellent job. Nim, you are very aware of your surroundings.
Thank you.
They wouldn't get a reaction, would they?
They would not get a reaction if you provoked an attack of opportunity or something from them, because they have yet to act.
All right. Well,
I think I know what you're planning.
of course, of course.
just
I'm gonna
going to-
move right up next to Miss Ray and cast Electric Arc at the first guy and the second guy.
All right, we'll make
Nice.
some reflex saves. The first one and the
Does
second one.
not save. I don't think that saves either.
They got a 6 and a 13. Why don't you roll your electrical arc spell and let's find out.
Well,
6 and 13 will both fail, and in fact, the 6 is a critical failure, which means the damage is doubled.
I love that for me.
It's very good for you.
Delightful.
So, you did a whopping 5 points of electricity damage. So they both will fail. One of them will critically fail. The one that critically failed will take 10. The other will take 5.
Nice.
So we'll go to the one that critically failed first. And we'll update their hit points. And we'll go to the one that failed. We'll update their hit points. And then we will move on to Lynx. Lynx, go ahead.
Lynx is annoyed, to say the least. He'll pull out his crossbow,
Okay.
load the crossbow as an action, and fire right at this guy.
I see. You are going to choose to fire at will.
Why are you the way that you are?
Because I was born this way.
That is
Yeah.
only a 12 to attack.
That will hit.
Oh, delightful. That'll be 4 piercing damage then.
4 points of piercing damagios.
And that is all my actions.
All right.
Now this
Now
Weird
it's
thing.
time for the stronger looking of the undead. As the stronger looking of the undead figures out what it would like to do, everyone in chat, don't forget to say hi if you're in chat, and don't forget to follow if you haven't already followed. For its first action, this creature, which I will tell you for free is a wight, is going to stride 25 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Thanks for the follow here. Yarin Osuna. Oh, jeez. So I'll get to there
He's
for
back.
25.
Yes, the frog.
Froggy!
The frog
I'm sorry,
is
I just
amazing.
love that frog.
It's a good gift. I love the gift.
It's a good
And
boy,
then
it's a
it
good
will,
boy.
for its second action, step right up to the person that just shocked its friends.
Oh.
It doesn't have friends.
And what is that?
It's a white. This is what it looks like. I'm going to shift Z it so y'all can see.
Oh.
Oh God, y'all pray for me.
Yeah,
And
honestly.
it's going to bring its claws up,
Is
and
a
it's
what?
going to give you a high five in a very violent way.
A violent high five.
Does a
Oh.
26 hit you?
Yeah, a 26 will hit. I don't think it is a crit though.
Does it beat your AC by 10 or more?
Let me double check. Ah, yes it does.
So you'll take
Oh,
20
no.
points of slashing damage
I am down.
as it rolled max damage.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I need you to make me a fortitude saving
Oh
throw.
no, yeah, it's a white. Oh no.
So you are now also drained 1.
Okay, what does that mean?
The drained condition in Pathfinder 2 is very fun.
That is a lie.
Well, it's
I
fun
don't
for
think
me.
that's true.
The drained condition, and I just want to bring it up here. When a creature successfully drains your blood or life force, you become less healthy. Drained always includes a value. You're drained 1. You take a status penalty equal to your drain value on constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves. You lose a number of hit points equal to your level from your maximum hit points. And your maximum hit points are also... And you also lose that many hit points. You basically lower your maximum hit points by 1. Each time you get a full night's rest, the drained condition will go up by 1.
Excellent. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm completely unconscious.
Yep.
So,
This is what happens when I roll a 16. No, a 14 I rolled. A 14 and I crit you. Gotta love a good boss. Alright. Chip.
Well,
put a little-
that could have gone a lot better. Chip is going to move up to our poor Oracle, and Chip is going to attempt a medicine check.
Ooh,
I don't think I battlefield medicine her today, so.
you have not?
All right. Now I may, if this goes badly, I will likely use a hero point.
Did it go badly?
I was more worried about crit failing.
That would be a failure.
Yeah, but it's not going to hurt her, so it's not a crit failure.
Also, did you add your... Have you fixed it to add your level to it yet?
That would only bring it up to 10, wouldn't it?
It
that
would,
only
but I
bring it
just wanted to make sure that we remind ourselves about that ability again. Yes, unfortunately, a 10 won't do it.
All right.
Um,
Well, I am just going to unload a normal pistol shot into its face then, because I can't do another battlefield medicine.
Roll to hit it.
So I'm
A 15 will miss.
ooh.
Ray, it's going to be up to you, or this thing's going to walk up and probably kill the professor.
Next up is
Okay.
a zombie shambler.
Oh, I forgot about the zomboids.
It's going to shamble up to Ray,
Let's go.
and it wants to give you a hug
Perfect.
with its fist.
No, I've played Ocarina of Time. I know how this goes.
25 to hit you.
A 25?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
rolled an
that-
18 on that. Does that beat your
Yeah.
armor class by 10 or more? I don't think it does.
I don't know. I'm only at a 16, so
Then
like,
that
it
will not
hit.
beat it by 10. So you'll only take 8 points of bludgeoning damagios.
Oh, okay.
And it'll use its last action to kind of, as it punches you, grab hold of your hair, and you now have the grabbed condition.
Eat that.
What the heck?
What the heck come after 6?
Okay, I guess I punch him.
Well, it's not quite your turn yet. I'm just going to tell you what grabbed does to you. So
Okay.
grabbed means that you are flat-footed and immobilized, so you can't move from that spot. And if you attempt to manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed on a DC 5 flat check or it's lost. It just stops you from casting spells, effectively.
Well, I don't have any spells, so it's fine.
Yeah, you just got your fists.
And
Yeah.
that will be it. Cassandra.
Ooh.
Got it. Understood.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is the last time I can do this spell. So I'm going to heal our friend Nim.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. Here's to hoping.
Here's hoping.
All right, so Nim, you're going to get... Oh, I haven't fixed your healing spell. I fixed Nim's, but not yours, apparently. You're going to get 12 plus 8, so that's 18, 19, 20 points of healing.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, damn. I went from like dead to full.
Level 1.
Something hit me.
Level
Oh,
1.
wait. That might be a little bit
Level one.
less.
But I'm assuming
Um,
I'm still drained and.
You are still drained 1. I'm actually just going to quickly check that spell. Just to make sure that it's correctly rolling its stuff. Where is heal on you? Here's Cassandra. Message guidance. Weird.
yeah,
Oh, there it is.
there it is.
I'm just blind.
Yeah, D8 plus.
Yep. Oh, it's adding 8 for some reason. That's because it's a level 2. So, yep. It won't... Sorry, so the spell does actually add 8, so you're getting 12, not 20.
Yeah, not 20.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
put the
Gotcha.
8 in the spell automatically. That's my bad.
Cool.
And yeah.
That was the 2-action one, right?
That was. So you still have one more action, Cassandra. Would you like to attempt to recall knowledge on these creatures?
I would love to.
Okay, can you make me a religion check?
Ooh, yes I can. Let's see.
Out
Religion-
of curiosity, who has a backup character ready?
I do.
God.
A 14. Is enough
eyes
to
are
learn
wide.
a question about a zombie shambler. So when you ask these questions, you can get information such as things that it's resistant to, things that it's immune to, its weaknesses, as well as any special attacks it has.
Okay.
Going to grab you.
I want to know its weaknesses.
It has a weakness to positive energy 5 and a slashing weakness of 5. So if you would have cast your heal as a 3-action heal, it would have healed your allies and done damage to these creatures.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
blue.
That's
Yep.
impressive.
It is. All right.
And they don't like that positive energy.
They don't. Ray, they
hate
don't like
us.
those positive vibes.
It's weak to heal and slashing.
Bad vibes only.
It is your turn, Ray. What would you like to do?
Can I move at all?
You cannot move from that spot. You are immobilized.
Okay, but can I like move my arms and?
Yes, you can still monk, but you just can't move from that spot while you try to monk.
Alright, that's fine.
Verb.
Okay, I guess I use athletics to punch.
Nope, you would just use your Phoenix Fire Fist after
No,
getting
I
into
don't
your
want. I don't
stats.
want to use Phoenix Punch though.
Oh, do you want to just use a normal punch?
Yeah.
Then you can click on the one punch that we made for you for that.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
20 will hit.
Oh, delightful.
The Zombil will take that 6 damage. Alright.
Sweet.
Love to see
What else
20s.
would you like to do? You still have 2 more actions.
Okay, I'm gonna punch again.
Okay, roll the punch. A 24? Oh,
Hell
that will
yeah.
hit. Did you do the second punch or the first punch?
First punch.
Okay, so then don't forget on your second attack to click the number 2 button.
Yeah.
But we'll just subtract 5 from it.
Another 20.
Another 20.
Got
You
it.
know what? That's a 20. So that'll be another 8 damage.
Yay!
It's still up though.
Oh, okay.
You got one more
Number
punch if
3.
you want to do it. Just click the number 3.
Number 3. Number 3.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh,
Aw.
that was not as epic.
Unfortunately, the 11 will just miss.
You're just winded a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah, it's cool. He's a big zombie.
Alrighty, next up is a Zomble Shambler, the one in the back. It's going to use its first action, 5, 10, 15, 20 to stride right up to you,
Uh-oh.
Chip. And then it's going to use its second action to aggressively punch you in the face. 20!
This is me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That will hit. It is certainly not a crit, and I am not down, thankfully.
Can you take 8 points of Damagios for me, though?
Yes, I can do that if you insist.
I do, thank you. Alright, and Nim, you got healed, so we're not going to take that
I
X
did.
off of you.
Thank of the Lord.
Lynx, you're up.
Okay. Lynx is going to recall that he picked up a vial of holy water.
You did.
Cooper, on the other hand, would like to ask what the modifier is going to be if I were to try
It's
to
the
throw
same
this
as
holy
your
water.
bomb. It's the
Which
same
is
as your
throwing
bomb.
arms.
Yep.
Okay, trained plus 5. Got it. Let me just quickly write that in.
And
I am
Let's see
so
where-
sorry about that.
no worries. Coop, hypothetically, where do you want to place this?
I'd like to place it just in front of Nim, assuming that it'll hit both the white and this guy.
And it would also technically hit this one if you threw it at the white.
I wasn't sure, but I'm glad it will.
Well, the splash will,
And
but...
I mean, holy
Right.
water's not gonna hurt us.
Right.
Yep.
If
I think
only
I'm
it
technically
healed.
still on the ground.
So you're
So
just
like
gonna
you've
get
got
one.
a clear shot.
And this is where Coop roll a 1.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, don't be like that, man.
Well,
I'm just gonna label this as a general throw.
okay. And then if it does hit a
Oh.
10, unfortunately... Oh, what did you roll, Coop? Did you roll a 2?
Oh
No, I rolled a 5. So what's gonna happen to that holy water?
Well, it's going to miss, so it will only deal its splash damage.
Shit. That is going to be.
One good
Let me look
splash
in front of me.
damage.
Just one good splash.
However, it doesn't look like
One
it's
good
sup-
splash.
It doesn't look like the good damage is super effective against the white, but it does look like the splash damage is enough to kind of really damage the zombies. In fact, you take out this one,
Oh, lovely.
and
Delightful.
you also take out the other one because they were both at 6 hit points.
Delightful.
So now all you have left to deal with is the white.
Yeah, I've got 2 actions left. So, what I'm going to do is load my hand crossbow one more time, and I believe I roll strike number 2.
Yes, you will roll strike number 2.
Just making sure.
An
Okay,
18 will do it
nice.
for 5
That
points.
is 5 piercing damage.
Nice. It's looking like it
Oh!
didn't like that.
I did it!
Nim,
You did it.
you're on the ground
Okay,
in front of
you
a
did
white.
it. Yay.
What
yeah,
would you
don't
like
die.
to do?
The ground. And I'm not dead.
And
Yeah, a lot
this,
of
I'm just
people
gonna
standing
zap it
around.
real good.
And
I'm just
this
gonna
thing-
zap it real good.
and this thing is staring down at you.
Just be rewoken to life and go, oh no!
Just like spring playing, Vivaldi's spring playing in the background.
Also, because I failed like my medicine check, I like to think I like bandaged your eye, which wasn't even hurt, and so you've got like, oh god, I can't see. Oh wait,
What's going on?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna risk an opportunity attack, so I'm just gonna zap him and hope that it sticks.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy May.
Make a reflex. How'd they do?
Oh,
Oh.
he is a nimble dead boy.
Yeah. He'll take some
Remember last
damage
time
though.
when all you rolled was max damage?
So
and
that
now
took
all
2 of your
rolling is
actions.
min
Would you like to use
damage?
one of your actions to stand up, or would you like to just stay on the ground?
I will probably stand up just because I think he's gonna have. Oh God, he's gonna have.
Well, standing doesn't
Advantage
provoke
or-
in PF2.
No, but staying on the ground might give him
It would
bonuses.
give him bonuses to hit you.
That's why I'm going to stand up.
Fair enough. Is that your turn, Nim?
I think that is my turn.
Okay. This white's going to start off by taking a swing at Ray.
Cool.
How does a 16 sound?
Yep.
Deal 5 points of damage to you.
Okay. So 8 minus 5.
3.
I'm at 3 healths.
Then its second attack will go towards Nim with an 18
All right, that'll hit.
for 6 points.
All right, now I do have, as part of my mystery,
Oh.
resistance to physical damage.
Yes, you do.
I think right now it's just 2.
So then you'll subtract 2 from that damage. And then I'll also need
Okay.
the 2 of you to make me a fortitude
no.
save.
All right.
He's getting all these temporary hit points.
Okay.
He is getting a fair amount of them. But remember, they don't stack, so they just refresh to 3. McKenna, you're
Very
now
true,
drained
yeah.
2.
Yep.
And then Ray, can I get your fortitude save? Ray.
Where is it?
It's below armor, like your AC. It's big thing, saving throws, and then fortitude.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Also a failure.
Damn.
So Ray, decrease your
How
max.
did it-
So Ray, take 1 point of damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 1 temporarily. Don't actually reduce it on your sheet. Just keep note of it. And then for its third action,
Yeah, so
it's going to stride right up to Lynx.
It's trying to get the whole buffet experience. It wants a piece of everyone.
It
I
does.
guess so.
Chip, you're up.
But that greedy nature shall be its downfall. For now I have a clear shot because there's no ally between me and it.
Yep.
What you miss.
So yes, I will probably miss. Thank you for pointing that out.
Love you, Professor.
Yeah, for as long as we're still alive. Actually, I think if a white kills us, we rise as white, so that'll be interesting.
You do.
So I'm going to spend an action to study this horrifying creature, and try and possibly deduce where best to put a bullet in it, despite the fact that it's already a corpse. So I will then spend another action to reload my pistol, and then I will make a strategic pistol shot right at the back of its horrifying head.
Okay. Roll to hit.
You know what? Just because I hate that, I'm gonna spend a hero point to re-roll that.
Yeah, you are.
Because- Also, this is especially mocking me because 8 is my favorite number, and yet 8 is what the crit fail was.
But it has failed you tonight.
All right, much better.
Hey, that will manage to pierce the white's flesh, and you will deal a whopping 6 points of damagios to it.
Better than nothing. It cost a hero point, but
Hey, it did. But still, you did
I
damage.
think it was worth it.
Cassandra, you're up.
So Cassandra's gonna start off by trying to shoot it. with her bow and arrow. Because why not?
Okay.
Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Boop.
A 22 will hit. Roll your damage.
Wow.
Woohoo! Wait, fuck, how do I roll damage? Shit, forgot. My brain stopped. I know how to do it.
Longbow's D8, I think, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
believe it is.
All you need to do on your sheet, though, is that. Nice. That's damage.
Which is
Am I
damage.
just confusing?
All
Is
right.
it supposed to be 1d8 plus something? Because right now it's labeled as
No,
1d8
it's just
plus
1d8
2.
for bows in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
the
get
problem with
composite
high-range
bows, which will let
weapons.
you add your strength modifier, but it's just a straight die roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I guess for the rest of it, you know what? I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna try brain drain on it.
Oh.
Ooh.
So let's do this.
Disease, poison, unconscious. Well, it's not mindless. It needs to make a will save.
Oh, it's not mindless.
Oh my god!
God damn it, Will.
Phil, that's so rude.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry.
Characters or what? What's
You're
protocol?
not sorry. You're not sorry. Don't lie.
So it takes no damage.
Good lord.
Ray,
And-
please punch this thing to
Abby,
death.
the first set of your curse begins to happen.
Oh no.
Because you've used a focus
Yay.
spell. Do you know what the lore curse is off the top of your head?
I know it's a negative or -4 to initiative for the first level.
That's
Hey,
not so
there
bad.
you go. So that's actually pretty fine in combat.
Yeah.
Ray, you're no longer grabbed. You can move. What would you like to do?
Alright, let's use one thing to get right behind Sir Creepo.
Ooh,
Okay.
thank you.
They are now flanked, so their AC is reduced by 2.
Okay. Let's get into stance.
Nice. And then if you'd like, you can use your flurry of blows to take 2 punches at him.
I have that.
You do.
You are a monk.
You are
I
a
felt
monk.
that in my soul.
Right? Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yep,
Let's go.
so make 2 punches, 1 punch number 1 and 1 punch number 2. Sorry, 1 Phoenix Fire punch number 1, Phoenix Fire punch
Yeah.
number 2.
There's the
15
first
will
one,
unfortunately miss,
and then the second one.
Crit.
but the natural 20 will deal 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of fire for a total of 16. 16
yeah.
points of damage, Ray.
Okay.
It's still standing.
Well, did you count the first punch too?
The first punch didn't hit because it's only 15. He is 16.
Even with flanking?
Yeah, their base AC is 18.
Oh, really? Dang.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I tried.
You did a lot of damage.
You did a
Heck
lot of
that guy.
damage. You took out like a third of their hit points that they had left.
Yeah.
And
Heck
congratulations,
that
Ray.
guy.
You have all of their attention now. Lynx.
Oh yeah. I'm also at 2 health, so this is great.
Hey, that's good.
So while they're taking their turns, I will be creating a new character here.
I recommend a barbarian. They're a lot of fun.
Thanks. What you got for us?
Disappointment. Do I have disadvantage on attacking this?
Disadvantage is
disgusting
not a
bastard?
thing in this edition. You do not.
I could not remember. This is still my first campaign ever of Pathfinder.
It's all good. That's why I'm here to help learn things and have a good time. And to also crit every single save I make apparently because
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be fair, you didn't crit the first 2 against lightning.
yeah, but those were mooks. They don't count.
The
Either
zomboids.
way, I will be dying mad about it.
I do have a question that I shouldn't be asking the DM and should have kept track of myself. Do
Mhm.
you remember what I did last turn? I don't think I reloaded a bolt,
You do
but if
not.
I did, thank you. In that case, I'll quickly load in a bolt, take a point blank shot,
Yeah.
and spend a hero point to take that point to take that point blank shot again.
17 will hit because it's flanked.
Love that.
It's still standing though.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm gonna stay where I am, but
Okay.
reload again and prep for my next turn, and
Fair
that's
enough. Nim, it's your turn.
All right, we're gonna zap it again, and I don't know if it matters if it's flanked or not.
It doesn't for this.
it. Yeah, 'cause it's
Roll me
safe.
that spell and let's see what you get.
Hey.
Ooh,
There we
max
go.
damage.
There we go.
Oh.
But it got a 20. So it'll
Putting
take
it
4.
together.
Okay, well,
Anything else for your last
Yeah.
action?
I guess I'll make one of those nifty knowledge rolls.
Cool. Roll me a religion check.
Sure.
You do not know anything about whites.
I have a +4 to that skill,
Yeah,
just so you know how badly I'm rolling.
It's a bad night for Nim, huh?
it's a bad night for rolls.
Hey, any night you can walk away from, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm. I will say I am
Got
the
me there.
Got me
anti-Will.
there.
I am the anti-Will Wheaton when it comes to rolling.
Oh,
So
you said the name.
attack
no.
the first will be on Ray.
I pretend I do not hear.
Oh,
21 for 7
no.
damage. Ray, I think you're down.
No!
Okay, well, I'm dead.
Well, you're
No,
just
no,
down.
not
You're
dead.
not dead.
But
Just
Attack the
unconscious.
second will be on Cooper on Lynx.
wait,
Oh, hey,
do I-
thanks
oh,
for the
never mind.
follow.
Oh, wait,
The Knockard? Yeah, the Knockard. The Neko Nerd. Thank you for the follow, the Neko Nerd.
Oh, hell.
12 to hit you, Coop.
12 is just gonna make it.
Ooh, 7
matches
points
my
of
AC.
slashing.
Shit.
And the third attack, a 7 on you, Lynx.
Is going to fail.
Aw, sad face. Well, it tried its best. That's all that matters.
Die.
I'll move Ray to the initiative to right before the creature, because that's what happens when you go down. Professor Nicholas Chip, is your turn.
Well, I am growing, unfortunately, very numb to the sight of my students dropping to the floor with grievous wounds.
God almighty.
So I'm going to attempt another medicine check because I haven't done battlefield medicine on the monk yet. And I will be adding a +1 to this.
Okay. Oh,
Oh my god.
99.
No one can roll over a 10 tonight. It is horrifying.
Wow.
All right.
Oof.
You know, considering the monk is our main source of damage. Oh, but I can't do it again on her for another hour.
You could use your hero point.
No,
You
I
already
couldn't.
did.
I used it already.
You used it
You
already?
jerked
Oh.
that.
See, chat, if
All right,
we
I'm just.
if we were
gonna
affiliated,
reload.
chat, we would be able to have you buy them a hero point, but we're not quite there yet.
Maybe someday.
I've had someone already express interest, so
Yeah.
How
I'm
close
just.
are we?
Oh.
I'm going to reload my pistol and just take a regular pistol shot.
Roll the hit. A 24 for 1 point of damage.
For 1 damage.
To be fair, I have a tiny rat-sized gun. Leave me alone.
It's a grasshopper.
It's the Derringer, you know.
Cass, you're up.
Yeah, the grasshopper.
How much would that be, Will, if they were to buy us a hero point? Like $5?
Well, no, it's not
$2?
like, it'll be like a channel point thing, so as people watch, they'll get points that they can spend.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so it'll basically be like,
Oh, no.
watch the stream, get points to give our
Not
kit players
dying.
hero points.
That's so
Really
cool.
Yeah, it will be a
would
very
also
cool
like to-
thing once we get to do it.
Well, if you guys have friends, you should totally share this stream with them. Just
Yeah.
saying.
They need all the help they can get.
Because clearly we suck at rolling dice.
I'd like to point out that if we survive to level 2, I will never fail a medicine check again.
That
That's
is true.
true.
That is true.
That's a big if at this point, buddy.
So
I
Cass.
mean, I've
Oh, sorry, Matt.
This is what
Cass.
you get for bringing a class trip into a dungeon.
It is. It's what you get. This is like the anti-magic school bus.
Oh, God.
Cruising on down Main Street. Relaxed and feeling good.
Awful. Absolutely terrible.
Okay,
Please let
Cassandra,
this be a
what you
normal
got
field
for
trip.
us?
With the friends?
No way!
The rat? No way!
All right,
I
Cass.
think
Oh, no.
Throw, just putting it out there.
Don't compare me, Miss Frizzle. That's not fair.
Cassandra, what you got for us?
Frizzle. Oh god, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Well, I have no more healing to offer. I'm so sorry. The best thing I can do is try to shoot it.
Yeah,
So
roll
I
the
will.
hit.
Bonk.
13 will miss, unfortunately.
Well, in my panic, why not? Can I do brain drain again? I can do it 3 times, right?
No, you cannot do brain drain again because you only have 1 focus point. You would need to rest for 10 minutes before you could do it again.
You could try another bow shot. And
You
crit
could
miss.
try another
Yeah,
bow
no,
shot.
yeah, let's try that.
Just use the number
Damage
2
is
attack.
damage, Cass.
A 10 will miss, unfortunately. You
Um,
want to try number 3?
I'm going to do. Can I do like the insight thing to try and figure out like what its weaknesses might be?
Yeah, make me a religion check.
Cool. If I can find it, I will do that. There it is.
Burn it. Take my lighter
a
out
20
of my pocket.
Is
Burn it.
good for 2 questions about a white.
What's its weakness?
It has no weaknesses.
Fantastic. What else can I learn about it?
You can learn special attacks, special abilities, immunities.
What are its immunities?
Its immunities are death effects, disease, paralysis, poison, and the unconscious condition.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
You still have 1 more question. Yes, you still have 1 more question. You got 2. What else would you like?
I would like to. So like, it drains people, right?
Yes. Would you like to learn about
You
special
show us.
attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So
how
you
to
already
fix
know
the
about what
results.
you already know about the drain life. As it hits you with its claws, it can suck a little bit of your life out. So I'm going to give you one of its other special attacks, which is called Final Spite. When it is reduced to 0 hit points, it makes a strike before being destroyed.
Oh, that is
So,
actually pretty good to
When
know.
you take it down, it's going to hit someone.
Ooh.
I relay this information.
That's smart.
Did you say it's going to hit us when we kill it?
I didn't. Yes, I did in fact say that. Yes.
Lynx,
To
you're
be
up.
fair, someone would need to be in range for that to work.
Oh, there's a corpse right beside it.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Ray.
Tragic.
Lynx, what would you like to do? Oh, Lynx, you there?
Yes.
Zap it with your orb.
I don't know that it does that yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
in
it's true.
character, I don't know that it does that yet.
You haven't examined it.
Not closely enough yet.
No.
I was going to, but then this happened. Would have been real nice if I had. I'm gonna go with that tried and true method, my man. I'm gonna take that shot.
Oh, shoot your shot. And miss. Would you like to
I
reload
died
and
when
attempt
it went
again?
off.
I'd like to reload and try it again.
Go ahead and miss.
Oh.
Hey, Nim.
Hi.
How are you?
Tim, save us. Save us.
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
I'm doing really good. So what do you
You
want
actually
to do
have
this
more-
turn?
Yeah, you know, same old, same old. Zap it with some lightning.
Oh, roll to your
Not
electrical arc.
bad.
Ooh, a DC 17. How'd it do?
Ah! Take that,
It
Will.
failed. It's going to take 7. It's still up, though.
Delightful. Yeah.
Oh.
Sure is.
It's
Just
pretty
barely.
close to dead, I think.
Do you have medicine?
I sure don't.
Okay.
But I do have a guidance. I think Cassandra is the only person I have not guidanced yet, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, you gave me guidance last time.
All right, then I will pop a guidance on over to Cassandra.
Oh wow, I feel so guided.
All right.
Desna be with you. And that is my turn.
Ray, on your turn, can you roll me a d20? You need to get a 10, a 11 or better, or else you will go to dying 2.
Can't she also use a hero point?
If she fails, she can use a hero point to stabilize. But I would recommend trying to stabilize with dice first, and then if you're about to die, use your hero point then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't like about Roll20 is I can't figure out.
So you should see on the left side of your screen a little drop-down menu.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the D20 looking symbol towards the bottom, and it'll pop open a dice roller, and then you can just use that. Or in chat, you can type /roll1d20, and it will roll that as well.
And if you have any modifiers to add to that, you can also just add like a 1d20 plus the modifier.
Yeah, but there are no modifiers. It's a straight flat
Not
check.
for death throws. Yeah.
Oh, it's slash, not an S.
I'm doing it.
1d20 you have to write.
There's also like a little dice box up on the little toolbar.
Yeah, he told her about it.
That beats happening.
Would you like me to roll it
I think
for
you're
you?
missing the backslash.
You are missing the slash.
Yeah.
No one said anything about a slash. They just said type it.
It's all good.
I cannot find it. I am blind.
Would you like me to roll it for you?
Oh, I found it.
No problem.
It's a 9.
And you go to dying 2.
Right. Next turn, you may need
The
to use
white's
your hero
turn. Well, the white's got a lovely target in front of it. Lynx. How about an 18
About 18.
to hit you, Lynx?
Yes.
5 points of Demagogues.
Yes.
Are you
You still
up?
standing?
I'm still up.
Can you make me a
Yeah.
fortitude save?
Oh, son of a bitch. Yes, I can.
Thank you, Lynx. That is a
No,
failure.
You have expertise.
So you are drained
No one-
1. It looks like the white heals up a little bit.
Damn it.
You're still standing, eh, Lynx? He'll try to fix that with a 17.
Not anymore.
And then he'll turn to
Lynx
look at
is
Professor
down.
Nicholas Chip.
That
12.
will not hit me. I am tiny and I scoot under his claws.
Fair enough. Chip,
Second
you
one.
are up.
Oh, this is going from bad to worse. We just need to take some taken down.
Guys, this party is so squishy, team. It's great.
Sure.
Alright.
Great is a word.
I'm just gonna try and do some gosh darn damage. I'm gonna study him. I'm gonna reload my pistol. I'm gonna shoot him in his ugly face,
Don't roll another one.
and that's not gonna hit.
It will not be enough. Cassandra.
It's up to you, ladies.
Well, Cassandra is fully 100% panicking right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she's just gonna wail several arrows at it.
Roll the hit. Fire at will.
Bonk,
Misses. Attack the second.
bonk.
Critically
Why?
misses. Attack the third.
Crit fish.
Misses.
What is happening?
Nimbus.
That sucks.
It's your turn.
It sure
Big
is,
cry,
buddy.
chat.
It is.
It sure is. I'm just gonna keep on doing it to him.
Yeah, electric arc away.
You know I had to do it.
You know I had to do it to him.
It failed.
Oh.
It'll take full
Well,
damage.
It takes,
What is it, dead?
How much?
Probably not.
It had 5 hit points left.
Oh,
It took
it's
6
dead.
damage.
It's dead.
Is that,
And
is that
as it
five
goes
damage?
down, it looks directly at you, Chip.
No, no.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And it makes one last spiteful attack. 27.
27!
Yeah, it
Holy
tricks me as
moly.
it goes down.
For
Oh, good
18
God.
damage.
So there goes Professor.
We're
So-
all dead.
The
Good.
professor is at dying
Good
too.
campaign. This was fun. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
XOXO Gossip Girl.
It's been a fantastic run of the campaign, guys.
so
Thank
Lynx,
you so much for joining us.
Can you roll
Yes.
me a d20? You need to
I
beat an
absolutely can.
11.
So you got to put a slash in there if you're typing it out.
Dying 2. Ray, can you roll me a d20?
Looking out for you guys.
Okay, you stabilized.
A 17. Yeah, Ray is stable. So Ray is stable,
Yes.
not
Took
dead.
a little nap in the middle of battle.
Hey,
As a
Chip,
child does.
can you get me that d20 roll? Need to be a 12 because you're at dying 2 because you went down to a crit.
Nat 20.
Damn. Good for you.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
Cassandra, do you have anything you'd like to do on your turn?
Does guidance help people with death saving throws?
It would not.
It would
It might
not-
help you make a medicine check.
It might
Ooh.
help someone make a medicine
Alright.
check.
Is there anyone who's better at medicine than I?
I mean,
Definitely not me.
I am, and I can use not battlefield medicine now, so.
Well, I will give you guidance to help heal our class. So let me just.
Though someone I think needs to come over and slap me because while I'm stabilized, I think I'm still unconscious.
Yes.
Well, I'll come over. I'm standing right next to you. I'll come and rouse you and Ray.
Yeah.
I have a pair of smelling salts in my coat pocket. You wouldn't know that.
I don't know that unless you whisper it, in which case I can gingerly dig through your little rat pockets.
Oh dear.
And yeah, after a few minutes of panic, Coop, you are stabilized and everyone is brought up to conscious. Anyone who is down to 0 is at 1 hit point.
Delightful.
Great.
Holy moly.
Good. Your tank is at 1.
Lynx is just kind of gonna
Oh.
rub his temples because he's died twice today.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Cassandra just goes around one by one asking everyone if they're okay, just checking in.
If we wait an hour, I can do a medicine on people and try and get them some hit points back.
I don't
Perhaps
think
that
we
would be a
have
good idea.
Do you guys want to do that?
Is this a safe place to take a
I
break?
don't think
mean,
it's a
we-
safe place.
Just based
It's
on our
not a
knowledge,
safe place to
it's-
take a break.
it's safer than any other place around here. At least we know there's nothing actively trying to kill us in this room.
I
Okay.
suppose. Put my
Um,
lights back to
While we
building now.
while we wait somehow for my healing knowledge to recharge,
To recharge.
can we search the room?
Yeah, you guys can
Very,
search
very
the room.
quickly?
Everyone make me
I'd
perception.
like to search. Sure.
Yeah, everyone make me perception checks.
Yes, sir.
At least I'm good at that.
Yes, we're both very eager now.
Well,
Cassandra
I am not very good at that.
Is very
apparently.
distracted by their injured friends.
True.
Ooh,
However,
Ray is
between Lynx, Professor Nicholas, Chip, and Ray, as well as Nimbus, you do eventually find a number of sort of very old books in this area. It looked like this is some sort of it looks like it was some sort of like communal study. Like there's many broken desks and chairs throughout this area. The corpses on the floor you can tell appear to be a number of people. If you want to make me a medicine check, you can probably figure out how they died hundreds of years ago. Matt?
Sure, and I get that bonus for forensic acumen with this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can infer what killed these people.
That only brings me up to a 13, I'm afraid.
Well, that will still be enough to figure this out because it's actually very obvious.
Oh, cool.
I'm just making sure I call this the right thing.
Okay.
Doop. It appeared to have died of a heart attack.
Oh dear. Probably
You
too
can
much
kind of
cholesterol.
tell from like the lack of blood flow around their lips and such. Even though it is years older, you can tell like just based on the shriveling that that's probably what did it.
I try and point this out, and you're like, oh, you see here where the skin is puckered and discolored.
Uh-huh. Could I make a library check on some of those books?
Yeah, make me a library check on the books.
Alright, so while she's checking, Cassandra kind of braids her hair to get it out of the way and makes that library check.
Yeah, library lore. None of these books are really Cassandra's forte. Most of them appear to be very thick, sort of textbook, manual type of books. You do
Suddenly I'm
manage
Jerry 19.
to find a couple that are like medicine for dummies. When Professor Nicholas Tripp, however, begins to take a look through the books, they can easily find a number of sort of research documents. It appears as though, based on like your reading of through them just quickly, that they were researching some sort of artifact here. If someone wants to make me a society check to further decode these notes, they can.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
All right.
Ooh, why not? Screw it.
Yeah, that's a solid 9. Get
I'm
it.
gonna get I've got a +7 on that. Or is
Yeah.
Makes you
That's bad.
Yep.
makes you want to die.
Ooh,
Ooh.
solid 5.
I didn't roll great well, but I would like to activate, just because this is mentioning a specific thing, my pursue elite ability.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna look at all this text.
You get a +1 circumstance bonus. So 12?
Yeah.
12 will be enough.
And if for some reason whatever we're looking for, if whatever we're looking for at some point tries to attack us, like a book comes to life, I won't have to use an action for my strategic ability.
Nice.
If books start come to life, I'm just burning the place down. Nobody needs it.
12 will be enough to figure it out. This document appears to be researching artifacts of creation. Sort of magical and occult artifacts that usually hold great power. The most common knowledge of these are the artifacts of creation, the remnants of sort of creation that were used to destroy part of the continent in the north during the First Great War. These lenses were basically gathered and they created a magical beam that completely obliterated the society that was trying to take over the world.
Oh,
It appears as though this place is researching those items.
charming. I'm going to very carefully place this book in my pack, because I think this could be an invaluable cultural artifact. And then I'm going to
Make a
take
medicine
time,
check.
yeah, everyone needs medicine checks. So I'm going to do first on Link's
Yay.
thing. Now, while I'm trying to suture these wounds in your back, maybe take out that old thing and study it a bit.
I will.
So.
Somebody heal me.
So that will go up
Heal
to.
the child.
I think that's.
You're 400.
A 14. Will not be enough,
While the
unfortunately,
professor
on Lynx.
works,
So Lynx does not
Lynx
get any
is
healing.
gonna.
No, but at least I don't hurt him.
Yep.
I'll try healing Ray next.
Okay.
Yay.
We'll quickly do the healing stuff.
Sure.
Lynx, and then we'll do the artifact.
Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem.
That's a
20.
success.
Question.
Answer.
Yes.
What do you get back during
Put your hands on me.
What, Abby?
What do you get back during an hour-long rest?
Well, you get back anything that gets back on an hour-long rest. It would tell you that. You don't get any
Yeah.
hit point back naturally. You have to have medicine check for that.
Yeah.
14 back to you, Ray.
Heal me harder.
I can't for another hour.
Oh, okay. I get it. You gotta rest. Understood.
Your skin's just so tough. I can't get the stitches in.
Cass, do
That's
you need
just
healing?
rude. I moisturize.
Of childish skin.
With the blood of your enemies. Who else needs some heals?
2 plus 14. Hey, I'm back, baby.
I could use a smidgen of it.
All right. Well, hopefully I won't, kill you with it. 15. That's the minimum requirement, so you get D8.
Love
Really hope
that.
I heal you and don't accidentally murder.
To be fair, if I crit fail, I do you damage instead of heal you.
I accidentally pick you with the suture needles.
Sorry, just too bad
That's-
for that.
A-okay. I will take those 2 hit points and run with them.
It occurs to me that perhaps we should have inquired about some sort of healing potions before departing.
Yes.
I don't think we were expecting any of this, but probably.
I mean, we probably should have.
This was supposed to just be a quiet, old, ancient ruin. Nothing was supposed to happen in here. It was already checked for
Well,
traps.
it's not.
Oh,
Anyway.
just one of those quiet, quaint
Oh.
little ruins.
And now because I'm gonna try healing myself.
Go ahead.
Squid.
Oh.
You did it.
19, that was the minimum.
And then
Not the
Lynx,
second
can
level.
you make me an Arcana, Occultism, or Religion check?
Ooh,
Arcana, occultism, religion.
yeah, I'm over half now.
I'll make an occultism check.
Oh.
Hey, you got fully culty. With the 24, you managed to identify the artifact as such, as the remnant of imagination. This strange spear resembles a puzzle box with panels that light up softly as you hold it. So imagine like a Rubik's Cube thing, except instead of the cube being a Rubik's Cube with solid colors, when you touch it, they light up.
Ooh,
You
snap.
can use 2 actions to cause a spark of a spark of creation to kind of shoot out of it, to have deal 1d8 damage, 1d12 electricity damage with a basic reflex save to a creature. This damage increases at 6th level and then every 4 levels after that by 1d12.
Ooh.
6th level
Oh.
becomes 2d12
Oh.
and then at every 4 levels it increases up.
Does it have charges or how frequently? Sorry.
You can use it as much as you'd like.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
it's
still
just
going around
activate
it.
with 2 actions.
It's just
So
2
it's
actions.
more or less a spell.
Yep. It's more or less a
Yeah.
cantrip.
I'd like to, in character, there's no way Lynx would be able to stand still while he investigates this, so he's gonna pace over to this hallway while trying to figure this thing out.
Alright, well, you see what you see down that hallway. Would everyone
I'll
else like to
investigate a little bit
accompany
further.
Lynx as they
I'll
go down
go.
this other hallway?
Can I sneak over here? Like, can I stealth it a little bit just
Yeah.
for safety?
You can make me a stealth check.
Where is? I missed where
I
it is.
accompany him because I've got full health and I feel like he might need me there.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a
It's
hallway.
only a 13 to stealth.
Yeah. Use stealth.
I am going to, by the way, reload my pistol now, just in case, though.
Alright.
Observing proper trigger discipline and keeping my finger off the trigger.
Nim and Ray, are you two going to join them?
Yeah. Best not to split the party, I suppose.
That's what. Okay, fine.
Alrighty.
I guess I don't want to die again.
Is there anything odd in this hallway, though?
Not in this hallway, but in this upcoming room, you can see a
Mhm.
number of things that are quite odd.
Lights.
Specifically,
It's a whole army.
as you specifically as you enter the room itself, you can see in these sort of outcroves what appears to be some sort of green brackish water, and it's kind of
hey, Will,
spilling out.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry. Never mind. Your map is like lagging behind a lot from my computer, so if I'm not interactive as much, it's because I'm waiting for it to finish its thing.
Fair enough. Apologize for that.
Just 'cause
Sometimes.
the blind setting is really messing with it.
Okay. Yeah, it's just sort of like Yeah, it's one of the
Okay, 'cause
downfalls of
I'm
dynamic
trying to
lighting.
move my token right now, and I can't. So just give it some time to catch up. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
One day we'll be free from dark tunnels. One day we'll be outside in the
Yeah,
light.
One
this
day.
is the only dark tunnel for the next foreseeable future. But that being said, there's green brackish water. There appears to be some sort of head of sorts that this water is pouring out of. So it's like an open mouth that's just dropping water into this pool. The room smells like lavender and honey.
Oh,
That makes Cassandra walk in, definitely, because she likes nice smells.
Lynx is curious as to what the water is. He'd like to walk up to this pool and inspect it a little closer.
Make me a craft alchemy check or a crafting check.
may I make a crafting check as well?
Yeah, you could also
22.
make a nature check. Ooh, a 22. 19. So between the two of you
Now
can
we're
both
rolling well.
identify both of these pools of water. This northern pool of water appears to be stagnant brackish water. If you were to ingest it or submerge yourself into it or make contact with your skin with it, it would deal some poison damage to you.
Ew.
This lower water appears to not be brackish at all and appears to just be regular, still clean water.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh. how unlikely.
Drink it. Somebody drink the water.
Nim?
I would like to investigate it further, maybe take a little bit.
Alright, let's first find out what Nim was going to do. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, can I cast Detect Magic and then read Aura
Yeah, you can.
on the waters?
So when you cast Detect Magic, the water doesn't ping as magical. However, there's a ping of magic from that head. Not from this head, but from the lower head.
Interesting. Then I will read Aura on the lower head.
Technically, it would be Evocation.
You know what? I'm going to stand right here and just peek around the corner. I don't want to be in a direct line to either of these things.
Do I get any more than an evocation?
Not without being closer to the object and handling it. The water here
careful.
appears to only be like knee deep. And it is clean water.
My read aura is abjuration.
No, that's the spell type of Read Aura. So Read Aura is an abjuration spell. Yeah.
Would there be any sense in doing a perception check for this immediate area?
You could.
Nope.
All right, well, I guess I will take off my shoes and hike up my skirts and wade through the water and get a better look at that thing.
All right. Inside of that stone outcropping is what appears to be a small gemstone, a sapphire.
I really feel that, man.
It does not have a crack in it.
Remember the previous instance, we were able to extract them with some thievery. Perhaps someone in the group who's better at that could assist you.
Yes, I'm going to back away slowly and usher over someone who is more dexterous than myself. Warn them that there is some kind of evocation magic on that head, but that there is a sapphire inside if you want to risk it. And then I'm going to step all the way back over here.
That's fair. So
Sounds
who would
like a
like
good
to
plan.
attempt to get that gem?
I'm sorry to say I have no hero point left and a 2 in thievery, so...
Guys, are we still just gonna ignore this water? Because I'm 100% down to guinea pig it.
Oh, not the one up there, you're not.
The one I'm standing right next to, this beautiful
that-
green gem of liquid.
It's
please don't.
terrible. It's no.
The one you're standing next to, the top one, is poisonous.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you
I
were the
go
one
up-
who was saying you were wanting to moisturize your skin. This would be the opposite of moisturizing.
in character, Lynx is going to roll his eyes at the sapphire. He's already got 50 gold pieces worth of gemstones. He's going to take a scoop of water and drink it, and then walk back up the hallway, still investigating the puzzle as he goes.
Fair enough.
Does anybody got any like vials? Did anybody bring vials? Did they pack better than me? Please tell me somebody packed better than me.
And I'll wait at the hallway.
Fair enough.
Could
So would
Will-
anyone like to attempt to get that sapphire?
Nope.
I'll do it. Fine.
Okay.
Hell
Talk me
yeah.
into it. You talked me into it.
All right. Would you just like to walk up to the other head and grab it?
Jesus, I would love to. As soon as there we go.
Yep.
As soon as this thing works. All right. Am I right here?
Yep.
Is this spot?
And Ray,
Okay,
you
let's go.
walk into the water. Absolutely nothing terrible
Yep.
happens. You approach the
Perfect.
creature's mouth. The gem is inside of
Nailed
it.
it.
Would you like to pull it out?
Yeah. Would I roll?
you have any points in thievery?
You could do it with thievery, or you could just pull it out. It doesn't look like it looks like it's on like a little mini pedestal that the water's flowing around.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I just pluck it out. I'm like, would it?
All right. As you do
Pluck
so,
my throat.
the pool becomes dry, and the water enters back into the gem.
Well,
Oh.
Interesting.
Now,
Can
you've
I
gained-
replace the water in the gem with the poison water?
No.
I can't.
No,
It's
this
not like-
unfortunately this sapphire does not allow you to change the water that's inside of it, but it does have the capacity to continually produce fresh water. This fresh water sapphire
Oh.
is worth 15 gold pieces.
Man, this is really lame.
It's also really useful.
It
Do you
is.
want it?
You're not in the room, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Hey, does anybody want this super useless sapphire?
I mean, it's
I
a portable
will take-
shower.
I mean, it's a very pretty gem. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's got like water you can drink all the time. I don't know. I'm good. I had some like liquid this morning.
Well, all we need then is a self-heating kettle, and we have tea at command.
We have tea.
Excellent.
I have a lighter on me. Do you want that?
Jesus.
Maybe
Only the
later.
finest Yorkshire tea.
All right. Well, I will take the sapphire then.
Yeah, give it to Nim, and then I ask one more time. Does anybody have like a to-go container?
A to-go box.
I don't
To
know
go
what that
box
is.
of poison.
Wondering, throwing it out there. Something that liquid cannot fall out of, and it's not the sapphire.
Not on me, no. But
Lynx doesn't have any vials left either.
I got this. Okay.
What about the holy water vial? Did that shatter?
It did.
No, I
It
have it.
did.
I have a holy water on me.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Easy. Unscrew the holy water.
Okay.
Drink the holy water.
It,
Back up to the poison.
now, do you know
Take
what
the
goes into
poison,
making
put it
holy
in
water?
there. What?
Do you know what goes into making holy water? A priest spent a long time drilling water
Don't care
for
about.
that.
I'm a monk. I'm sure it's fine if I do.
Fair enough.
Sure, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's like this: a priest, a monk. They all walk into a bar. It's fine. We're the same person. All right. So I drank the holy water. I'm
Yeah.
by the poison. We
Okay.
get the poison. We
'Kay.
close the poison.
When you
we send it to Cusco.
when you fill the poison up,
Ah.
do me a favor. Make
Yep.
me a fortitude save.
Oh.
Perfect. I didn't
Come on.
drink the poison. I drank the holy
You didn't,
water.
but it's a
And since I'm
contact thing.
monk- Since I'm a monk,
And you're not
I should
proficient in
be
poisons.
Okay.
A 13 is enough.
No
you
one-
do not become poisoned.
Did it. Okay. All right. Good times. Good times all around. We got
You
some
know-
poison.
Taking the sapphire, I was going to give you a point here in the book, but then you dumped your hand in the poison, so I'm just not going to write anything. It balances out, so good job.
I feel like you should give me more points for that because I'm so invested in my education that I became the hypothesis. Did I not?
You are certainly entitled to that feeling.
To be
Okay,
fair, a
Ratman.
number of great scientists started
Professor
off
Ratman.
experimenting on themselves.
Yes.
Yeah,
and-
my backup plan, if it wasn't for this great reminder of the holy water, was I was just gonna unravel my stick bag and just hopefully
I love God
use
so badly.
scoop it into it and ring the poison water into the stick bag rag.
You know, I
Alright.
have to imagine that your stick bag is like the actual cloth is so greasy at this point that it would hold the water.
Right?
and that lighter goes
And then
off, it'll
when we get
burst
to
into
another
flame.
fight, I'll be like, oh my god, poison rag! Throw it!
Jesus.
I have this chloroform. It's fine. We're students. We're learning.
We're learning.
Oh,
This
that's
is
the
not
name of
on
the
the
episode.
syllabus.
That's the name of the episode. We're learning.
I guess you could say it's a
Anyway.
learning party.
Pile to murder boogaloo. Let's go.
Oh, excellent.
All right.
All right,
In the
I'm now
meantime-
wandered a bit ahead and now poking my head around this corner.
Fair
Yeah,
enough. And then
and,
Cassandra?
Aw.
Cassandra follows Lynx, and in the meantime, she goes, "Wait for me." And what she says, the buddy system.
He's not really listening to her. He's still investigating the puzzle, but
That's
he'll
adorable.
let her.
So,
Every time,
Sits there and watches.
every time you mention puzzle box, I keep thinking of Hellraiser.
Jesus.
so
If
Chip.
you hear any voice talking about your soul being torn apart, chuck that thing far away. You have a strong arm, just yeet.
Got it.
Yes,
You're good.
Professor.
Chip, as you're kind of
God.
exploring around there, this is the area where you guys found all those notes and things. So you've kind of already cleared out this area.
Including around this corner, because I
Yep.
didn't realize there was a corner here.
When you guys were fully exploring that room, I just took your perceptions as like
Oh,
you
it's
guys
a
doing
loop.
a lap.
I didn't realize there was a loop.
Yep, this
This
area is
dynamic
a
lighting
room.
is wild.
Yeah, it really is.
Alright. So is north the way out of this room?
Yeah, it appears as though north is an exit into another
Alright.
long hallway.
Wow.
I shall wait for the class here.
Lynx will notice that people are moving and start to follow. He'll tuck the puzzle box back in his pocket. Well, the
Nice.
puzzle sphere, excuse me.
I
Hey,
think
I have a really good way at figuring those puzzles out.
does it involve hitting them?
Dude, how'd you know?
I had a feeling you'd say that as well.
It was an educated guess.
I say, have you had any luck with it?
Oh, to me or to Ray?
To you.
Like when I throw things, they smash all the time. It works on jars 100%. Gets what I need immediately.
Nice.
I have only just started investigating it, but thank you for asking, I guess. Check
All
back
right.
in a day or two.
Now kiss.
So,
I say, if you need help with it, I could try.
Collaboration.
Smiling.
Scholarly collaboration.
Lynx will give you an up and down and just go, maybe. And then walk forward into the hallway and wait for the rest of the class.
Now kiss.
and like
Does
as
anyone else
you
see
walk,
that?
I'm kind of confused, but she's just like, all right.
the hallway itself is uneventful. It's long and dark, similar to the one that you entered into. After about
Okay.
15 minutes of walking, you will all enter into another room. That is a large, sort of 20 by 20 room with a pedestal in the middle that has like sort of an Ark of the Covenant looking type of thing in the middle of the room.
Oh no.
What would you all like to do?
Drop dead.
Is there, other than the Ark of the Covenant like thing, I don't know what that is there anything odd in the room?
There is actually.
Possibly murder holes in the walls?
Not murder holes in the walls. However, there appear to be a number of sort of broken bits of wood. You would identify them as sticks commonly used for drumming.
Like drumsticks?
Yep. Several broken drumsticks along the corners of the room.
That is odd.
It is.
Okay, I start collecting them.
They're
Glue 'em, it'll be
would
fun.
now
Mahogany
be a good time
drumsticks.
for a perception check.
Yeah, you can make me a perception check.
General party check
Whoa.
or oh wow.
Just in general. A 24, that will be enough to notice a what appears to be secret door coming down.
Secret door.
And walking through it,
Secret
you will all
door.
hear the telltale signs. Ah, yes, excellent! We have found a secret door. This will surely lead us deeper into the temple. And stepping through it is the
hello.
professor of archaeology, as well as Milo. It's like, oh, excellent! We found you all. That's
Ah, Professor Broccoli!
This
He's
works out.
okay!
This works out quite well. Excellent. Good job, class, I suppose. Professor Chip, I trust they were no trouble.
We died twice, but it's cool.
Oh,
I will have a written report later. I would like to also submit a formal complaint that this is not a safe environment for a class trip.
well, it's a good thing I have tenure. Now, come along.
Damn it! It's been used against me.
And he'll begin kind of walking up to the dais in the middle of the room.
Oh, before he goes up, I do want to approach him, take him gently by the hand, look him very earnestly in the face, and say, "Do you have any healing potions of any kind? Anything?
Unfortunately,
A balm?
I only carry coffee with me.
That is less helpful.
Yes,
I'm already on edge.
this was not meant to be a dangerous thing. We had to fight like 25 mummies on our way down here.
Okay, I'm glad we fell in the pit then. There's less mummies that way.
It was wild and adventurous. Yeah, you truly missed something.
There were many more spiders. Much more than 25.
Oh yeah, Nim ate a spider. I watched
did
it.
not.
It happened.
I would never.
There was a loud crunch and there is hair in her teeth.
Professor Ray is telling a fib.
All right.
Really not. I saw it with my own eyes.
I'm marking it down. I'm marking it down.
Thank you.
If she ate a spider, I too would write that down.
Well,
You can write?
Kind of. I'm never
Links will
at
raise an
nothing.
eyebrow at that.
So, this room, interesting, isn't it?
yes,
It has-
I believe it is the central treasure
Sorry.
room. There should be, and he kind of opens up the covenant arc of the covenant type
Oh,
of thing,
God.
sliding it off, and the heavy like metal top hits the ground with a thud. He reaches inside, and inside he pulls out what appears to be a small handheld drum. The sides of the drum are a rich mahogany sort of brace that you can almost see faces of screaming in it.
Oh, that's less nice than the mahogany.
This-
Do it again. Do it again. I want a better look.
Oh, all right. He kind of just holds it up. This is an artifact of sorts. It's it's a prototype for the lenses of creation that destroyed the nation causing the First Great War. As he says that, Milo kind of speaks up. Oh, and they were made in Megdia? My goodness, this is an excellent cultural discovery. Professor, do you mind if I take a look at that? And he kind of hands the drum to Milo, and Milo kind of starts walking about with it. And then as he is, he's like, well now, I won't be needing this anymore. And a cigarette that he's been smoking
Evil.
falls out of his mouth, and as it's tumbling towards the ground, it becomes a very large cigar. And after a moment, Milo's form begins to change from this like small, stocky archaeologist into a large, sort of brooding man. I'll give you a very good physical description of him right now, actually.
Just your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Biggest anime betrayals of 2020. Here we
God
come.
almighty.
God.
I don't know, 2020 has seen plenty of betrayals.
Yes.
That's
Excellent.
2020 really did be hurting me this year, guys.
Those murder hornets. They didn't kill me.
So,
They had the decency to know they were just filler.
as the disguise drops, you can almost begin to smell cigar smoke just permeating the room. This man is a tall, athletic man with tight skin. He has this sort of gray, silvery hair, but you can tell that their facial hair, which is this like fabulous beard and mustache combo, is just covered with ash from cigarettes. If anyone wants to make me a society check to identify this man, they can.
I would love to.
Oh, give
I
it
will.
a shot.
Ooh, a natural 20, Chip.
Delightful.
Ooh, and a natural 20,
I am
Nimbus.
perhaps familiar with ne'er-do-wells.
Well, this isn't a
now
ne'er-do-well, actually. This is General Sterling Block, the High General of Megdia and its leader.
I would contend that military officials are ne'er-do-wells, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, not in Megdia.
No.
And
Is murder bad, like, in the laws of this land?
it is. But he will
Okay.
continue to kind of speak. Well,
I wanted
thank
to
you.
clarify, you know.
Thank you for helping discover this cultural artifact. It will come in handy in Magdia's continued expansion into the world. And as he says that, he kind of lights another cigarette, and I need everyone to make me a DC 23 will save.
Oh.
Oh no, he's got magic cigars.
He's got magic cigars.
C23!
Lynx! Good job! So,
Will save. Where do I find a will save?
It's
Shit.
in your saving throws.
everyone
Oh.
but Lynx right now is
I got
under the
his back.
effects of a
Ew.
hold person.
I
Effectively,
don't
you are
know where to find.
immobilized as smoke rings gather around you.
Zap him, Lynx.
He kind of pulls out a pistol and points it directly at you, Lynx. I wouldn't move if I was you. We're going to have a
Hold
few
on.
more.
Don't move
Before
me,
this
kid.
happens,
I still
Mhm.
can't
how
find the
quickly do I
paperwork.
realize what's going on, if at all?
Probably not until everyone has been hold personed.
Okay,
Lynx,
Then-
take my poison.
I'll just stay still for now.
Where do I find saving throws? Because I can't find it.
It is right below your armor class on your character sheet.
Ah, okay.
Ooh, and Cassandra
fucked up.
managed to resist the effects as well.
Well, that's
Now.
nice, you know.
I would advise the two of you do not move as he kind of points a pistol out. As if you do, well, my shots will be true to your heart. And he kind of begins to light another cigarette. And as he does so, the smoke kind of forms like a little doorway, acting as a dimension door spell. And a number of Megdian soldiers will step through, each of them carrying these
Ooh.
rifles that appear to have like these sort of barrels on them that are circular. You would all recognize them as humans, as basically like think gangster machine guns,
Oh lord.
except
What?
these
Delightful.
are military grade.
You know,
Megdia's
Cassandra's
newest,
gonna take a risk here.
yeah?
Cassandra wants to do brain drain because that's technically she doesn't have to move for that.
No, she doesn't. She did take it. She can certainly try to do it.
She's gonna try. Fuck
Okay,
it.
roll me a brain drain.
Fuck around and find out.
DC 17. Now I don't have a stat block for him, so I'm just going to have to input his save manually.
Really wish we would have done the chloroform
31.
thing now, don't you?
You what?
Plus
He is a level
25.
10 creature.
Oh god, yeah, he could kill us with one punch.
A man said plus 25.
Not if he's chloroformed. Throwing it out there again.
He would probably pass the fort save.
Now, as he
Damn.
does so, a number of soldiers kind of step beside him, and they continue to lock their weapons on you. Well, we're going to give you all a quick death, but it will not be a meaningless one. After all, we need to find out if this little toy here works. And he kind of hands the drum over to someone who's beside him. Soldiers, insert the earplugs you were given, please. And he also inserts a pair of earplugs. And
I have big
then-
red ears.
The drum begins to play. And with the first boom, you can physically feel your heartbeat begin to sync to the beat of the drum. And as this person
That's not
continues
good.
to play the
Dude, we
drum,
wanted to vibe. We really do be vibing.
Yeah, but the vibe gotta stop one day, and then we stop.
the
This is a
soldiers of
bad vibe
Megdia
check.
begin to exit the room. They're closely then followed by the general, who looks back at you and says, "Thank you for your service. The country of Megdia's expansion will be thanks to all of you. We will be sharing our prosperity with the remainder of the world." Kind of
Make sure
smiles
you read the history books.
as
and
he
then
turns
read a
around,
spider.
and the drummer follows him. And as the drum beat continues to get softer and softer, your hearts also begin to beat less and less, until eventually the drumming is gone, and so is your heartbeat. And
Yeah,
as
hey, everyone.
you all
Mm,
begin
good
to
campaign.
basically fade, like you feel your sight fading away, the lights that were affixed to your chest let out a electrical jolt,
Oh.
sort of defibrillating you all,
Oh.
Okay.
and saving you from death.
Oh,
The professor is
I'll be
included
honest,
in this group.
I thought the lights were gonna be what kills us. I thought it was like a trick.
A ruse.
Yes, they ruse.
Oh dear. Well, it appears as though I was incorrect, but that is why we prepare for the worst. Whew. I
think this
apologize for
goes a
getting
few
you all
steps
killed
beyond the
temporarily. I'm sorry, what?
I think this goes a few steps beyond the worst.
Well, to be fair, Milo being the High General of Megdia was not on my bingo card of betrayals.
I mean, it was a pretty small possibility. I'll admit that.
Yes. But that
we've been double crossed.
He hit himself pretty well, I must say.
he really did. He is a very talented man. That being said, though, I think it's time we read you in a little bit on what we've been working on at the conservatory in the League. They should be gone by now, but just to be safe, let's wait about another 5-10 minutes. And after that time sort of passes, he will kind of lead you guys out of the ruins. And as you're leaving, you'll see like boulder traps that have been disarmed, a bunch of mummy sarcophaguses that have been opened up and mummies on the floor beside them. You know, I really should have realized Milo was much stronger than he actually was when we were taking these down so easily with just the two of us. Oh well. Anyway, he continues to kind of lead you all through this like dungeon of sorts, until eventually you exit. And outside, there's no one around. It looks like the Megdian army just picked up and left, leaving the corpses behind. After about 15 minutes, a jeep will arrive. A sort of like mechanical buggy of sorts with no horses. It's a car. And inside of that is a large man with sort of like long flowing blonde hair, a like huge double curled mustache, a big gracious beard. All of you can easily recognize them as Galen Grixley, the leader of the League of Amazing Adventurers. It's like,
Oh my!
why, hello! Hello! Well, it looks like you all had quite the entertaining little time. Why don't we all just hop in the back seat here and let's get out of Megdia while we still can, shall we?
Before we do, I would like to quickly just smell him for cigar smoke, because I'm very paranoid about that now.
Make me a perception check. He has a light lavender scent to him.
Oh. Alright, fine then.
Oh.
He's nice. Yeah. So you guys,
Just nods and gets into the car, kind of like holding herself tight.
That could have gone better.
Yes, it really could have. Galen, I'm afraid we've lost an instrument of woe. Oh. Well then, I suppose we'll be needing a little bit more help with this then. And yeah, as you guys begin to drive back to Lutania, a sort of like gate will open up. It looks like the headlights of this Jeep kind of create like a portal that it'll drive through, and you'll find yourself back into Lutania.
Well, that was convenient.
Yes, it travels quite quickly when we need it. Sometimes it does tend to go off on side drives, though. It likes to take you where you need to go, not necessarily where you want to go.
Cool.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before, but I can't put my finger on it, so never mind.
If
And,
we have an issue with this new guy, just say the word, and I'll light his mustache on fire.
And yeah, as you
Cool.
guys kind of make your way back through the streets of Lutania, they take a slower route towards the conservatory. And as he's driving, Galland will begin to talk to you all, basically say, "Now, I do humbly apologize for things turning out the way they did. I'm afraid that, while it was a small chance to happen, it happened, and I apologize for that. But, that being...
Wait.
We knew there was a possibility that Megdian would betray us in this archaeological dig. We didn't know to what methods they would go to.
Sorry. Well, no. Go back to what you just said.
Lynx is also not pleased by this.
So you endanger children knowingly.
Well,
Correct.
to be fair, Miss Ray,
Sir,
you are over
Yeah,
300.
pronouns. No, doesn't matter. I look 10, therefore I will be treated as a 10-year-old.
Alright. Well then, if you would like to be treated as a 10-year-old, please be quiet while the adult is talking.
Ooh.
Oh, hell
no.
no. Ray pulls out her
No.
lighter and just starts looking over for the next flammable item.
Let's not let things get heated. While I can understand keeping some things from us, I would also like to...
No. This facility is okay with child murder. Therefore, I think we should really reevaluate. Like, take the night off. Really think this through. Is child murder something you're okay with?
To be fair, the
I
class
don't
trip
know
is
I am.
the class trip is very obviously over. So
Well, let's hear them out at least.
All right,
That's
Nibbin
right.
has one vote for child murder and spiders. Got it.
Thank you, Nimbus.
I came to the college to get away from secrets and manipulation. I do not like this one bit.
Well, that is why we are going to read you all in right now. The artifact in which you all interacted with is known as an instrument of woe. It is one of several artifacts that, when put together, can create an orchestra that can doom an entire country. Each of the instruments has unknown effects, but we do know that each of their effects are similar to one another. That drum? Yes, it was the drum, sir. The drum that you each dealt with today is the first of the instruments that we had made a move towards securing. However, there are many more sort of in circulation throughout the world. Now, many people don't know of their abilities, but it would be best to capture them before they can be used against the world. Otherwise, well, we could have a repeat of the end of the Great War. That is what we are doing. That is the League's current sort of goal. To capture these instruments and to lock them up in a vault so that no one may use them on the world.
reasonable.
Oh,
I don't know. That doesn't seem very fair. Like, why do you get to say what? Like, why are you? How are you the good guy if you take away everything from other people?
No, we're taking away a
I'm
weapon that
suspicious
could
of you,
destroy the
sir.
entire world. I feel like locking that up
be-
is reasonable.
Yes,
Like,
if given the choice, I would rather lock these in the vault.
No. Because, see, we've already been mind twisted before. So we're going to just hand over all these weapons of mass destruction to these people that we have to trust after they knowingly put us in harm's way. See, am I the only one who has some issues here? Because it feels like another double cross in the making. That's from my many years of being alive. I'm just tossing it out there.
Let me ask them this then. I assume the reason you're telling us all this is because you are interested in having us further involved in this matter.
Well, as you've seen, we definitely could use the help.
Well, then I will then say, Ray, they are obviously already pursuing these instruments. If we don't agree to assist them in this endeavor, or at least agree to be involved, they are going to go and get them anyway. So if we do have concerns about them, it's best, I suppose, us to be actually hands-on with this situation rather than just, oh, well, throw our hands up in the air and hope it works out.
No, see, that also feels like the wrong answer, too. I don't know. I feel like there's an answer we'll all get to at some point about this, but
well, it's very possible, but to find that answer farther down the road, we will have to keep walking down the road.
Rat Man, I don't like what you're saying. I'm not vibing with it.
Fair enough, but let me ask you this: what is the alternative? And I don't know what vibing is. Is that a thing that kids are doing?
Yeah, we like you just vibe, you just vibe. You know, like if something
That
happens,
answers
you're like,
nothing.
oh yeah, that's cool. I can get down with that. It's called vibe. Anyways, the real issue at hand, other than you're a rat. The other issue at hand here.
I won't give you a point for that because it's very obvious, but you are correct.
Why are we not destroying these weapons?
Well, that might be an option, but first we have.
That seems like to be the best option. That way nobody has them. And we don't have to worry about this obvious double cross that is going to happen.
Professor,
anybody else
Professor,
picking up on this?
Is destroying these weapons an option?
We don't know yet.
Lynx will step forward and ask what will happen if these weapons do get destroyed.
Well, any of the other professor will speak
I'm rolling perception.
You can do that. Any of the occult energies that were used to create them will be instantly released into the world in a explosive and violent manner. And considering
And there's no real option other than
my research has said, the occult energies used to create these artifacts were between 100 and 100,000 human lives. That energy will be disastrous.
Putting it mildly.
Understood.
So you're doomed with them and you're doomed without them.
Yes, that is the unfortunate reality of weapons of mass destruction, Ray. Even if you can destroy them, someone will make more of them, and the cost of destroying them will often outweigh the cost of sealing them away.
Well, what if we just push them all over, like, someplace that nobody cares about?
I also just had a thought. Since I am failing to appeal to reason, Ray, the gentleman with the horrible cigar and the terrible beard, he tried to murder us quite cold-bloodedly. If we were to go and find these other weapons and take them from his grubby little hands, that would upset him. Would that make you happy?
So you're telling me if I come, I can kill him?
I mean, that is very possible. I mean, you have to do sit-ups first, some push-ups, really get that fire punch going, but it's very possible. You could punch him in his big, stupid face.
He does have a big, stupid face.
He has a terribly
He does
stupid
have a big
face.
stupid
Terribly
face.
stupid face.
Terribly stupid.
All right, Ray just shakes her head, thinks about it, clearly has another motive going on in her head. Sure, let's do this.
I'll take it.
Cassandra, Nimbus, Lynx, yourselves?
Don't know. I need to meditate on this.
That is
That's
fair.
fair.
Also
Oh,
allow
so
me...
it's cool if she wants to have the night off to think about it.
Well,
It's
you will
cool
you
that
will have the night.
Cassandra,
Everyone will have the night off to
everyone
think about it.
jumped
Ray, do not worry. Do not worry, Ray.
Wow. Wow. Nope. I see how it is, sir.
But that being
will
said,
remember
I
this.
will say that helping us out in this endeavor will allow you to keep any sort of treasures you find along the way. You will be rewarded handsomely with rewards of gold and other artifacts, as well as access to the League's vast resources. And to sweeten the pot, I have been authorized by the Dean of the Conservatory of Arts and Adventure to offer this as a substitute for up to 5 course credits.
Oh, done.
Done.
Absolutely.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm not sure I approve of that, but
Your name is sold.
Lynx hates this school. So he's
I
in.
don't mind us repeating the semester though. Like,
Do not worry, if you take too many credits because of this, they will not charge you the difference. They're not sketchy.
Love that. Big love that.
I'm
Your
going
parents
to
will be so
compliment-
excited.
Cassandra
going-
like the one student who was excited to just like lead a normal life and learn at the college. So this is just like, I don't know.
I am foreseeing an angry letter from the accounting department.
But yes,
Possibly.
he will give you basically a time to meet
grades like
tomorrow
either school or prison. So
in Professor Chip's sort of studio workspace at the school. They will meet up with you there to give you sort of a more detailed rundown, as well as to share any information they currently have. And as each of you are basically dropped off at your homes or places you are staying, and you begin to take your long night's rest, that is where we will end this week's session. So,
Lovely.
thank
Full
you
of
everyone
twists
for
and
playing.
turns.
Chat, thank you for coming down. We're going to quickly do some self-promo stuff. I'll start with stuff on this channel. On this channel, basically for the next couple days, you're going to be able to see a variety of Pathfinder builds. I've been on a bit of an anime binge lately, so I think tomorrow we might build like Rukia
Noticed
Kuchiki
that.
from Bleach. We might build some Boruto, or maybe even Boruto's dad.
God damn it.
I had to. And yeah, we'll be doing a lot of character building, and then maybe on Friday we might play some WoW or some other things. Apparently, Fall Guys is getting private lobbies soon, so if people have Fall Guys and want to get a big private lobby to stream and play together, we could do that too. Other than that, you can catch me, if I'm not on this channel, on Sunday nights on Roll the Roll playing a Necromancer Accountant with a flying frog familiar.
No.
Yeah, he's adorable.
God.
So, you know, if you want to see that, you can go check out that channel. And then as far as our other lovely people, Matt, what are you up to this week? Not much?
Not much in the social media or streaming, sir. I'm a simple man.
All right.
Yeah, not doing much.
No, fair enough. Then let's reword it this way. Does anyone have anything they'd like to plug?
I do.
Go ahead.
So the theater company that Cooper and I work with, MB Stage Productions, hosts a monthly tabletop role-playing game night where you can go online and sign up, and we kind of pair people with DMs for like a one-shot, one-night-only event. So if you look up Nat20 on Facebook, it is the MB Stage Productions event. They're a lot of fun. It's like a different set of one-shots every month. It's a really good group of DMs. So if you have nothing else to do on Friday night, this Friday, I would love to see some of you guys there. It's really fun.
Yeah, it'd be super cool to see you guys there. we'll get you set up and make sure you have a good time.
Yay!
Fabulous. Anyone else have anything they'd like to plug?
Sure.
ahead.
Yeah, all of my social media is Abby's World's a Stage. I'll post it here. I've also got a brand deal with the company Shein. They sell clothing. If you want 15% off your order,
I just dropped like $300 for you, Abby.
Girl, I got a 15% off code for you. It's 3 Abby's Worlds, and that's where I got this dress that I've been wearing. We can get off the strawberry dress vibes without being like $500. So
That's right.
yeah.
Huh, that's fabulous. Well,
Wait, follow me. Follow me too. I'm not doing anything but like holla on my Insta or my Twitch. I
yeah,
have
Shy,
the
what's your
same
Twitch?
name. Shy, not shy.
Oh, Shy Not Shy.
Yeah, so SHAINOTSHY.
Well, perfect. And then I think with that, we've each kind of done a pitch. Okay,
need help.
now I'm going to try something tonight. I've never done this before. We are going to
Oh, yeah.
attempt to raid. So, chat, please bear with me as I attempt to raid a channel. I think all I have to do is go /raid. And then I just need to put the channel, which is Nat20 Production. OFFICIAL. Okay, and let's try this. And as we raid, I'll leave you on our intro.